I do not want to talk about that. And, you know, I feel like real friends do that. Yeah, like if there's something that Marysol can say to me and I'm not ready to listen to it, or I'm just not having it that day, I'll be like, Marysol, I don't want to talk about that. Right. And that's how real friends do. And, you know, I think that Adriana didn't, you know, reciprocate and didn't say, you know what, Larsa, you're right. And she continues, you know what I mean? Which is the thing with her, like, you know, and that's sometimes what I don't like. You know, I like to like hash it out, whatever it is, you know, say it to each other and that's it, but get over it and move forward. We're not going to be keep on talking about the same thing, especially if it's something stupid, you know, and I find it's always something stupid when it comes to her.
And it's the one of the number one reality shows of all time that's been on forever and ever. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have a past that's a friendship with Kim Kardashian.
Right. You know, and if she did, I mean, there's a reason why she did, you know, and again, you know, you don't have to like, you know, say everything about everything, you know, I get it. But it's just like, if she was really so interested in that, it just didn't make any sense to me. You know, it really didn't.
What about when like Marysol and Nicole are getting into it and, you know, Marysol saying, you know, Nicole called Larsa a hooker. Like, you know, to me, it's like Marysol is like you, she's an OG. Like, is this even a fair fight? Like we have a newbie here trying to, I mean.
Well, I think Nicole defended herself very well. And the only part I didn't like about was the fact that she tried to throw me under the bus by saying that I had said that about Marysol. So she was trying to be slick and kind of like deflect her situation and her conversation and what she had said about Larsa and Lisa and try to turn it into a fight between Marysol and I. But no, Marysol and I are like real friends and we have an unbreakable bond. So that was never going to happen. And I feel like all the other ladies like were in such shock that this was like going down that nobody really like participated in that. So I feel like Nicole did like a good job defending herself. And, you know, Larsa was very upset and very pissed because, you know, I feel like a lot of people have attacked Larsa like the entire season. Not that, just like in general, you know what I mean? Like you say Twitter or, you know, social media, you know, just because she is who, you know, who she is. So, you know, I feel like Larsa was just pissed and she fought back and, you know, she said some things that Nicole didn't like and some comments and, you know, but just because she was mad.
What about the fact is, you know, there is this buzz now around Miami, you know, that they're like, you know, looking for girls in Miami and like casting and like, you know, you hear, I mean, you guys have like a full house now as far as the numbers and you hear that they're looking. Do you think they're getting rid of someone?
No, I feel like it's something that all the housewife shows do, you know, after they wrap up the season, they like start casting just like automatically. You know, I've heard that that's what they do. Like, you know, in the past couple of years, obviously when we did it for season 1, things were a lot different, but you know what? It doesn't make me nervous because I know I'm coming back. And you know what, if there's any woman out there that, you know, that thinks that she would like to be part of the group and, you know, she can, you know, add to it and be great, you know, more power to the show. You know, this isn't only like a one lady show. Like this is like, you know, a group and, you know, we really need like, you know, everybody's participation, but I feel like they're all coming back. I feel like, you know, the audience is already connected, you know, after 8 years, you know, back with the OGs. So I'm sure we're all, you know, kind of come back. And then the new ones too, they were a good addition as well. So I don't see why they would get rid of any of us.
Well, before we wrap up in a minute, what if they are going to hire someone new? And I agree, you are coming back, so it ain't going to be you. Who do you think is the one who's going to go?
Ooh, well, what I would like to see is for Marysol and Adriana to become housewives, right? So if they become housewives, then whoever is starting new can be the friend. You know, I wanted to have like the housewife qualities and be a potential housewife, but not this season. This season, I would like for Marysol and Adriana to get their mojito.
I would like that too. And before we go, you know, now we have girls trip. We have a second girls trip coming up, you know. Let's get some Miami girls in a future girls trip, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Marysol and I would have so much fun at one of those girls trips. I don't know if I can leave Todd for how long? For like a month or two? No.
I think it's only like a week or a month. It's a short period of time, Alexia.
Oh, okay. So then I'll do it.
As we go, Frankie, how does he like being back on TV?
He loves it. He was having a lot of fun while we were filming. I mean, I'm always with him. So it was like a lot of my scenes were with him just because, we're always together. Now I've hired him a shadow. So he's back like with the shadow, and I'm so happy. Thank you, God. I prayed so much to find like somebody that can help me do the things that I can't do. So, I've seen just the progress in the last month that he's been with him. So you'll see a lot more of him. Like he loves, we're at the beauty bar. So hopefully, we'll, film more there. It's a lot of fun there for us. And he liked being on the show. Todd's just getting used to it. The husband's the first time, it's a lot.
It's a lot. But he's getting used to his position.
He is. I mean, it's hard, it's hard for the husbands. It's hard for the family. At the end, it all comes together and it's a happy, good experience. But when you're new at this, just like, but like anything in life, it's all about, adapting to it.
I agree. And finally, I know that, Peter's charges are now dropped and that's all gone away. So like, as a mother, how great is that? And I mean, how relieved are you? And I mean, did you do anything to just celebrate or just move on from such a event?
I mean, I always knew, unfortunately, we're charged by the people's court. So, we're always guilty till proven innocent. So, what hurt me the most was the fact that I had to listen, to all that kind of stuff. And thank God I'm so good at that, David. And all the other girls can tell you, and Todd, I don't read the comments. I post a picture. I don't even look back at how many likes. I don't care. You know what? You don't know me. You don't know my family. So I've grown thick skin. And even before I did the show, I've always been like that. And you can see by the choices I've made in my life that I've never given a shit. And now I give even less, right? So I've always had my beliefs and I think that that's what's helped me. So I really don't care what people have to say because nobody knows my life. And yes, of course, I was happy and grateful. I know that Peter's a kind, loving human being, and I'm very proud to be his mother. But when you have the opposite, it's hard to go through it. So, I'm relieved at the fact that it's, behind us and that justice, was served how they had to. And that's it. You live and you learn.
You do. Well, listen, thank you for being so open and honest here. It seems like you are at a great place in your life. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching you this season. You are coming back. I cannot wait for season 5, and you'll have to come back next season when it's back. Yes. Where can everyone find you online that doesn't already follow you?
Yes.
Instagram.
Well, right. Instagram. Just Alexia Nicola, Alexia and Frankie's Beauty Bar. And I'm writing my book. So you'll have a copy. The whole world will know about it when it's done, my memoir.
I can't wait.
And that's it. But only reach out to me if you have beautiful, positive things to say. I'm not interested in the other stuff.
Life is too short.
For all the love and support, because the truth is that I always get a lot of love and support. And I've always said that that's the best part about doing the show. All the beautiful fans that I get to meet and families and people at the beauty bar. I meet so many people that just come in there to say something nice to me, like, you're a great mom, keep on doing what you're doing, you're inspiring. And that's really what makes me go. I have always said that's the best part about doing the show and about having this platform.
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing this. I know you're busy. Next season, keep in touch and we'll do this again.
No, I always wanted to talk with you, right? We've been trying to do this.
We tried to do it in person in New York during the pandemic. Yes. We try to do it when you were just here for Watch What Happens Live. So I'm happy we finally got to do this. I really appreciate this. And I had fun, and we'll do this again.
Oh, you're awesome. We'll do it again.
You're amazing. Thanks so much, Alexia.
Thank you.
Bye.